This is the card we're going to be making today. It is with this lovely windmill, and I did it in Night of Navy. The last card I did it in a different color, and I just thought the next one I do is going to be in blue because Holland is blue and orange. So I did the orange here, pumpkin pie, and Night of Navy, and this is with Misc, and I love this Misc. It reminds me of Dutch china for some reason. I don't know why, but it reminds me of that. And this windmill goes around. Cute, eh? And I did the back, and the fence is a die cut, and it just looks like a field of flowers. Okay, we're going to get started.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Don't worry about sizes or supplies for this card as they are attached to this video. If you enjoy watching this video, could you please like and share, as this helps me grow my channel? And if you could leave a comment, that would be wonderful, as I love to see where you're watching from or what you think of the card. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached.
I used the tulip field and a lot of the this one of the dies, this, and this of the fence, and I use the two clouds. So I use quite a bit of, and I used every single stamp there was in this stamp set. So it's well used this time. Now I'm using the Butterfly and Flowers Misc. It is not carrying over as far as I know, but it's still good till June, and it is lovely. Let me see, get this back in here. Nope, that doesn't help. There, isn't that pretty, the flowers? And then these are strings of leaves. Now these are flowers, and you do this one in a lighter color and you put this on top in a darker color. It's very pretty. And then you do the same thing with the butterfly, and there's flowers there, and there's the rest of the flower is here, plus there's more, and you can just put it around and just do whatever you want with it. So, oh, ouch. Today I am, and I use the largest die from the Stitch So Sweetly that will be leaving us as of May the 2nd. So I did the background paper. That is with the Misc, and that's what we're going to do right now. Get everything in here. Now I taped it down. I put it on here, and I put Scotch tape here and here like a hinge so that it would constantly go back and forth. Then I lined this up so it was completely straight because I didn't want it to be crooked. Maybe I need to go over just a bit. My glasses and me are not doing well today. There. And then I pull it over here and I attached it. Now make sure when you put the tape on it, you do not go over top of the paper. You could cut this down if you want. It's 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and it would let you see more of the orange behind it. I just had this cut, so I figured I would just use it and go from there. Now I'm using Night of Navy, and I'm using my blending brushes. And remember, you always start off here, and then you go on. And try to get it as even as possible. Like, it's not always going to be exactly, because it's selective how much you put on each one. There's going to be a little bit of difference, but most of it's going to be covered up. You just don't want light in there. You want to get it covered completely. And because this is a dark color, you always start off the side so that you don't get a blob. Blobs are not attractive at all. You can always lift this up and check and see how you're doing, and then go back and add more. You can't take it off though. Remember that. You can add, but you cannot take away. So be careful how you do it. But like I said, a lot of it's covered up. You can't see it, but from here, it is so pretty. This mask on top of this is just, I just love this mask. It's gorgeous. I'm disappointed that this one is going away. Very disappointed. I was disappointed when the snowmen, the ones from Christmas, went away. Look at that. It's pretty well all even coverage. There might be a little bit right up there, but not much. There. Yeah, look at how pretty that is. And I just put some tape, tape runner down here, and put my finger over top of it, so I took away a lot of the sticky. And because I made two, I just kept it together. Now I am going to take, whoopsie, knocking everything around here. I am taking this and I am going to measure up 1.5 inches from the stitching. There we go. And I'm going to put a pencil mark. So that I can tell where I want this. Now I am just going up to the edge there, just like that. Now I am taking, these are long sticky notes, and I am putting them right on the edge of the stitching so that you the color does not go over the stitching. Oops, this goes up here. Like that. And this one comes down here. Like that. So now I have this little window inside here. I think I'm gonna do that. And I'm just going to take my blending brush and my blue, Balmy Blue, and I'm just going to go all over it. I'm not going to make clouds. I'm not doing anything like that this time. I'm just blending it and getting blue on there. And this can be lights and darks because the sky is lighter in some areas and darker in some. So that's okay. Whatever you get on there is fine. Like that. So now I am taking this off and I'm bringing it here. Just make it easier, and put my blue away. Now I'm bringing in this one and I'm going to cover up the stitching here. Now I'm taking my real red and I'm just going in the center. Oopsie. Now I'm going to try to get it in the center and close to there. Yep, I didn't go over top of this, so that's good. Now I'm going to put that aside, and then I'm bringing out my triangle, and I am trying to do that in the center, like that. Now I'm going to get out my pumpkin pie and I'm going to clean my stamp. There we go. Now I'm gonna put the pumpkin pie on here and get it as close as I can without going over. It's harder to do because I can't get my head in the way because I want you to see what I'm doing and not have my head in the way. So it's easier to do when I'm not doing it on video because that's way off. But with my head in, if I get right over top of it, it's a lot easier to do.
Mama?
Yes, sweetheart.
Where's Papa? Because I got the outing and I have to put some spray
I
on
think
it.
Papa went outside.
I need some spray on it though.
Okay, you go see if Papa will do that because Mama's doing a video, sweetie.
Okay.
Now I'm using Daffodil Delight. Sorry about that. And doing it over here. Just like that. Now you will do much better, I'm sure, but it's because I can't get my head right over top that makes it a little bit different. But that's okay. Now I'm doing this because I want, whoops, this one goes back and forth. And I'm taking the garden green and I'm using my tree and I'm going there, there, and there. And I need my shrubs. I should have my piercing mat underneath here, but I didn't pull it out, unfortunately. Put everything away after I did things and then didn't pull it out. So now I'll take these off and see how pretty it looks with that border, the stitch border around it. Now I've already done the clouds, and I've done the fences. Now I just need to get out my picky tool and put the what I did is I put adhesive sheets on the back of the fence. Well, no, I put it on the back of soft suede and then ran it through my Stampin' Cut and Boss machine. It's these adhesive sheets, and they come in great big long sheets, and you cut it to match your cardstock that you want to put it behind. Like with the fence, I just had a little tiny strip, so I did the little tiny strip, cut it out, and then took this off, and you know easily where which one. See, this is not tacky, so that part you throw away. This is the part that's sticky that you put on your cardstock, and then you turn it over, put your die cut on here, run it through, and like this part won't be here. It will be this part. Pretend this is the cardstock, and it will run through, and then you just take the back off, like here, and then just take the back off, and then you have a sticker. Now, what I'm going to do is I left that piece on, and then I'm just going to cut it off. So it goes right up to that fence from the first one I put down, the long one. And now I'm going to take this one and do the same thing. And it just, all you have to do is get your picky tool underneath it, and there it comes off. Really easy. And now this is down, and I'm bringing, oh, that's not supposed to be there. Putting this right at the side. Makes it hard to, when I'm sticky, got these sticky things all over. So I'm going to push it down there, and it works out perfectly that the long one and two short ones, and you just, each short one has, it looks like that. So I just cut these two longer posts off after I put it down and lined it up. Oh, well, apparently I did not stick that down well. There, just like that, and it goes all the way across. Isn't that cool? I love that. Now, I did do the same thing with this. I put the adhesive sheet on the back, and then I put it on the white. I ran it through the die cutting machine, and now I have to take the back off. And you just get your picky tool in there and you just lift, and it just pulls it all off. Isn't that cool? Now I'm going to use my blue, and I've already put my dimensionals on the back because I thought it would be easier and save time. So I just have to line this up. There we go. Push it down, and then I have it. And then I take my picky tool and I go straight through. Like that. Paper piercing mat would be a big help. I die cut this in the navy blue, and I'm putting it right on top. And here is my brad. It's black, so you could put a white one in there if you chose to. It's totally up to you. Now you don't want to do this too tight because you want this to be able to spin. If you do it too tight, it won't spin. Now, get my scissors out, the scissors that I don't care about, and I'm cutting these long protrusions off. Just like that. And then I want it to stay there, so I just take a piece of Scotch tape and put it over top so that it doesn't go around and around. And once you get it on the card, it won't be a problem. But it's just getting it there, because you do not want this to spin, because it will go out there and then you would have the long piece out there. So yeah, not good. And just take these off. So now that I've got that, oh, I've got to put my clouds down. And it's kind of like put them where you they fit. Like this does not fit down in here too well, so I'm sticking it up there, but this one fits here nicely, and this one fits there nicely. So this one goes a little bit kind of like that. Easier. Oops. That, and my tweezers. There. So now I'm going to, this is Night of Navy, like I said. The sizes, everything's in the description. And this is Pumpkin Pie, because that's the color for Holland. And I'm just going to stick this down. Not a hard card to do, a few steps, but I think it's fairly easy to do this, and it's not going to take you long. The most time is doing the die cutting, and it really did not take that much time. There we go. Now put this on. And I'm put it by sideways kind of person, because then I can see better. That's the cloud I was looking for. There, that's better. And now we're going to take this, and now remember, this has to fit in the framework of this card. I put this right at the very bottom, and this fits. Okay, it needs to be over a little bit farther. Yeah, that's better. Make sure that that is even along there. And then press it down, and then it turns. Cool, eh? Now we will can't seem to hold on into anything today. I hope I don't drop my glued item. That would not be good. So how's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing fine. Not very nice out there today. Here, snowed yesterday. Oh my goodness, it snowed and snowed and snowed. Still snowing now, but not to the extent. Like, wow, crazy snow yesterday for such a late time of the season. Now put this away as I get my other stuff. These are the brads I use, round and square brads, and I use the round one. They're white and black. Now if you were doing white, you could do white, but I did the black, and it blends in with the Night of Navy. Now these are Adhesive Blooms, no, Artistry Blooms Adhesive Back Sequins. And I just put them two small one, or no, two big ones and a small one. And you make it so that it doesn't get in with the windmill here. You could put them wherever you want, and then I use the brushed brass butterflies. So that's hard to say. Brushed brass butterflies. So I am putting down here. And I'm putting one up here. And when this sits like that, because sitting this way is over the side, so it has to go there so that it will fit in, and then turn these up a little bit so that they don't get caught, just like that. I don't like that there. Put it there. So what do you think? Now we're just going to easily, oh, I have to put this away. I will lose them if I don't. It is crazy how easily I lose them. Okay. Put that away. Hang up my scissors and grab my windmill. And there's my Night of Navy. Put my picky tool away. And I am putting this at the bottom so that it's grounded, so it's off, slightly off. And you got to make sure this fins from the windmill are on too. And like I said, I should have used my piercing mat. And that should complete my card. So what do you think of my card? It's a nice interactive set. You just can't let the kids play too much with the windmill. My grandson grabbed a hold of the windmill and crushed it, but he's only 2, so yeah. And he got up and he was doing it without me noticing, of course. He always does that. Oh, he is so crafty. Getting in and me not noticing that he's even there. So get this out of the way. So what do you think of my Holland Tulip Field card? I really like the blue with the white. What do you think? Do you like the blue with the white? What about the mask? Do you like this mask? I love this mask. Now this one, the mask is a little bit darker, but I like both of them, actually. Doesn't matter. If you want to spend a little bit more time brushing it on, you'll get it darker. But I didn't want to take the time while I was on the video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here and spending time with me. If you could like, share, subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. Let me know what you think of the card, and if there's any kind of card that you would like me to make, let me know and I will see what I can do. If I've got the stamp set, or if it's just a sympathy card or a birthday card or whatever, just let me know what kind of card you would like, and if I can, I will do that. Talk to you later. Bye now.